Welcome back to Longhorn Transport and Salvage on Space Engineers. And you're on with Pixie Rain, and I know it's been a spell since we've had this. We've been focused on other things so much. But hey, it's glad to be back, and it looks like we got good sound too, which is really good. Had a bit of a network issue, so I had to wait a little bit to do it, but that's okay. Alright, so let's, hey, thanks for joining. Awesome. Alright, so let's see here. We've got, well, we have our Longhorn all set up. You know what I need to do? We're gonna go in here. Let's go to the, go up here to the, go up here to the cockpit. We've already cleared out that entire base that was there. Alright, why are we, how annoying. Okay. We should probably put the gravity on and then we'll be a lot better off. Oh well. Okay, so let's get back in here, and this is our Longhorn transport freighter. Gotta like that. Okay, this marker right, salvage danger. Oh wait a minute, that was over there. Okay. Yeah, just orienting myself a little bit here. Yeah, so let's see here. That was a salvage danger location. We've already taken care of salvage danger, I think, if I remember correctly. And let's see here. We were actually heading. Well, we've got to get the thrusters all put together and stuff. But there's no real materials up at the safe harbor. But I did think about, you know, maybe we should head back to our safe harbor over here. But let's see here. What do we got for inventory on board? Maybe we could do some more work on the ship. Oh, we've got a lot of stuff here. Alright, so let's take an opportunity here. Oh, wait a minute. Before we do that, let's, nope. Let's do this. I mean, if we're going to be loitering around here, we might as well get some power and food out of the deal, right? Let's see here. Oh my gosh. How much, what do we got for power right now? Okay. Our battery is... Okay, huh? Okay, we've got a lot of stored power right now. Okay. Let's see here. I'm checking the status of our power generation around here. Hydrogen engines are off. Let's see. Alright. Warfare battery's good. We have an incomplete warfare battery that needs parts. Okay. Huh. Well, that's very fascinating. So we're pretty powered up right now, I guess, so not much we can do. Alright. Okay, let's get some more work done on the ship then. First of all, we're gonna... Oh, we need to eat some food. Actually, do we... Yeah, we need to get some stuff out of storage and... Yeah. Okay, we really should get our window in place here.
Meteor storm inbound.
Oh, yeah. Another thing we should probably do. We need to get a weapon up here for... Oh, okay, good. We got... Are we loaded with ammo on this thing? Yeah, okay, good. I was just gonna say, but we need one on the underside, too. Yeah, see, we gotta get this underside finished up. Because this is not copacetic. Alright. Alright, we got a thruster on there. Gotta get more of these thrusters set up. We got a braking thruster in play, but we need to get the rest of these thrusters up and running. Containers 2. Looks like, let's see here. Yeah. We gotta definitely get this stuff better. I think a solar panel right across there would work really well, but I don't know if it'll fit. Alright, we're gonna need to get some components too, guys. So let us jump in here and get some components. Let's see here. Let's grab steel plates. Okay, we could turn the refinery on and just let that refine away, but let's see here. We've got a lot more steel plates, so let's take a few of those. We actually have enough. We could make a few more ion drives too. But let's see here. Definitely gonna want a few more of those. Large pipes. I think that's gonna be the large pipes are gonna be the real thruster determining factor here. Yeah, I think we're gonna need to buy some pipes. Oh, wait, we've got a few of these. Let's grab a few of those. Grab those too. Alright, let's get over here and get this built up. Alright, and then let's see here. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yeah. Not gonna work with that one there. Well, that's interesting. So that is how we do that. Okay. Alright, so we take this off. And then we take this one off. Then we could put the solar panels right across here. In actuality, I kind of really want them to be blue. I think it looks cool if it's blue, but we can go with like yellow on them too. But I like this. I think it's kind of cool. So yeah, this episode, we're going to try to do a whole bunch of this kind of thing. Get it finished up. And then, yeah, right now they're black and white, but I kind of want to splash a color on it, so. And we'll get that in there. Alright, I'll admit, the yellow splash of color here is pretty dang cool. I'm not gonna lie, that is definitely very interesting, to say the least. And then I'll make that yellow, but you know what, I wonder, is there a difference if I yellow it with hazard stripes versus the shiny yellow? Let's see. There is a difference. Oh, I like that. Alright. Yeah, let's see. Whoops, what the heck? Oh, that's weird. I always forget it does that, and it's so strange. Alright, that's gonna get changed. Let's make that yellow too. that yellow too. Let's see if there's anything else that I need to make yellow. Yes, this. And that. And we'll make that yellow too. Alright, cool. So now we're gonna go like this and get us back on our neutral gray. And where was that block we hit? Oh yeah, it's over on this side. Yeah, I don't get why it just randomly does that, so weird. Okay, so yeah, I like that. That works nicely. I like that we've got our nose thruster right there for braking, but we're gonna probably need more braking, but we do have, uh-oh. Forgot about the sunshine and its murderous attempts to give us a bad day. Alright, guys. Now, we need to get this underbelly done, and we need to get it fixed and looking all nice. So let's see here. How did we do this one? We did this with angle blocks that were like that. Okay. So let's get these blocks in place. And that was these ones here. Huh. And then we had this upper part right there. So, okay. So I guess we do it this way, and then, yeah. And we did it all the way to here, okay? Well, I guess that works. Just do it all the way out to this spot right here. Alright, and then what do we got on top of here? Okay, thrusters and flat angle pieces. And there's this thruster here. So we'll actually do a full square there maybe, yeah. Yeah, that'll work. Oops. Alright. Now, here's the thing. I know that there are thrusters that are going to go both horizontal and vertical, and we will do those. But for now, I want to be able to get this in play. Alright, so let's see here. On this one here, we do have horizontal. Let's see, should we do a thruster here? Yeah, we could. And then do another thruster right here. Now this is the base, and we do have those two thrusters there. Well, we're definitely doing a thruster there, and probably should do one here. But we could do one here instead, but I'm thinking that would be good for a ventral weapon system, but maybe a ventral weapon system should go there. So yeah, that's probably a good spot for a thruster. Now, how are those? Okay, so these are blockaded out. What is on the other side of that? Yeah, there's something there. I like the lighting on that, honestly. Okay, so let's see here. Let's actually go over to the movement section and get our thrusters. And we're going to need some steel for that, so let's see here. We'll just get some steel out of here. It's not like we don't have a shortage of it. There ain't no shortage. Actually, you know what we should do? We should use our brains on this and get the... Let's see, we need girders and we need comps. Comp chips. Where's the comp chips? There they are. Alright, let's get these solar panels functioning so they can draw some power. Seems kind of silly to have them sitting here not using anything. There we go. Now you can draw all the power you need from that there beast. Well, we work on the belly here. So what I'm thinking is we set up a thruster here, and we set up 1 and 2 here. I think this would be actually a pretty cool one to do, but I don't know if there's a way I can really work that easily. But those two and those two, you know what we might do? You know what we might do actually? We might take away that and those and instead put connectors, and then we could do, yeah, I like this better. Then we can put the shoot, I can't even talk. The refinery in place here. And that might actually be better. Yeah. Then we could do... Oh, snap. Oh, man. Not cool. There. I gotta put a chair on the outside so I don't do that. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I forgot to do that. Okay, so let's go ahead and get this set up. Okay, so we're gonna vent the atmosphere when we do this, but that's okay. That's why we got air tanks. Alright, so... Yep, I knew that was coming. this is gonna do here is we're gonna put all this in here. I mean, it's not that we're gonna use it, because, you know, we're doing economy mostly, so we're gonna do a limited, but like salvage, we can only like produce certain things from like our survival kit. But, you know, because it's all about trade. However, what we are going to do here is we're going to go ahead. I was going to replace that and put lights, but nope. Better plan. The better plan is we're going to do, well, I was going to do pipes, but I might do actually, well, I was going to do something like this here. Right here, and then I was going to do a similar one on this side, and then on this one I was going to do the same thing, but I kind of like the idea of having one of these here, so we better get an interior plate, because we can make this, let's see here, do we have, well, there's some, we gotta get some motors. Okay, where's some motors? Because I was thinking it'd give us another way to be able to get stuff around. Where is... Okay, I was gonna say, it'd really suck if we were out of motors, but we're not. Alright, so let's go ahead and get that slapped in there. Get that one slapped in there. And then this is gonna give us 3 more downward thrusters to enable us to be able to land on a planetary surface if we so desired. Which is kind of the nice thing about a Longhorn, is it allows you to be able to do both. And then we'll set up a couple of landing gear on here too. But the goal here is to get our thruster placement in place so we can be able to do our different things we need to do. Alright, cool. So that that'll do that. We're gonna need to throw this in as a full deal there. Ah, shoot. Ah, nuts. That is our gyro.
Inventory full.
Ah, dude. That sucks. Okay. I'm gonna put you there for now.
Inventory full.
Really? Inventory full. Okay. Whatever. Alright. Okay, so that's mildly annoying, honestly. Okay. Well, we could put that on the battery, I guess. It means I'm gonna have to move this one over here, but I guess that's just what we'll have to do. Yeah. Yeah, we really don't have a choice. I wish I would have thought to change this ahead of time. Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna put this in here. And then we're gonna come around from the other side. Let's see, that's the battery there. There we go. And then, so let's see here. I want to make sure. Alright, cool. We're good. Alright, we need steel plates. Which, guess what? We have steel plates just floating out here. Where's the other one? I had another one here. Oh, there it is.
Inventory full.
Oh, I'm sure it is. I have no doubts. It's full, guys. Alright, let's get this thing ground up. Get this slapped in place. Now it's on steel plates that aren't going to get moved around. So now we're good to go with that. Now let's see here. We're going to get... Alright, that's in place. Good to go. We should be able... Yeah, I was going to say, we should be able to pick that right up. Okay. Now this one here... Now this one here, we could actually do a full steel plate. Which isn't a bad thing.
Energy low.
Or... Actually, you know what I'm thinking? Do something like this instead. And then we can run these. Put one of those there. Put another one of those here. And then we can put something like that there. Like in the way this is kind of going here. Oh, wait, nope. That's not the way that's supposed to go. Let's get this correct. Huh. Wait a minute, is that not lined up correctly? Oh wow, it's not. Ha! Okay. Okie dokie. That doesn't exactly work either. Yeah, see, no matter how I spin it, that just doesn't fit. None of those fit.
Energy critical.
Here we go again. Do I got... I do. Okay, good. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, this is what we're going to do. We're gonna do something crazy here. We're gonna slap a bosun's chair right there. And that way I can recharge, chill, hang out here so I don't get cooked. It tucks me away from the sun a little bit, which is kind of nice. Yeah, so we'll sit here for a minute and recharge our stuff. Okay. I don't know how we're gonna get the angle on that one. I don't know. This one might not be okay. I might have to do something tricky with this one to blend it in with this situation over here. So I don't know about that yet. I don't know yet. We'll have to see how that goes. But I do want to get... armor plate in place here. No. No, actually, smart money here would actually be to use full block. Now on this, oh man, now what? Okay, that sunshine is just cooking me today. That's not making me very happy. Yeah, I like this. This gives it some angle to it. Alright, so we've got to angle this sucker the other way again. Okay. Alright, and rotate. And we want this, there we are, rotate it so we're like that. Wow, that spins pretty good now that I've got the new setup in place. What's this? Okay, that's just regular reinforcing. Huh. Let's go ahead and get a charge up here. Now while we're at it, I'll get a few more of those. Another of those. We don't need this or this anymore. Or that. I don't think I'm going to need any small pipes right at the moment, or any motors, so... Wait, did I get the other, Oh yeah, we're airtight, so yeah, I had to have gotten those all welded up, okay. Well, if not, I guess we could just go and pull some more, but... Yeah, okay. Now, do I have any more large tubes? Got a lot of thruster components. Yeah, we're gonna need to go get more large tubes before we finish working those big thrusters, that's for sure. Honestly, we don't even have enough to do all the other. Alright, so let's go ahead and get the rest of this set up here. Wait a minute. I think I just had a really funny idea. Alright, yeah, we're doing it. Okay, so here's my idea, guys. It's kind of, I don't know, it'll be kind of cool, but we'll see. Okay, what we're gonna do is we're gonna put an exhaust pipe here. I have to get a motor. And when we turn that on, what'll happen is it should send smoke through that. I believe it will go through that block. Although, if we did it in the middle here, yeah, that might actually be better. Because here's what I'm thinking, guys. We set this thing up. And actually, you know what it'll be good for too? Is we can run, if we do that, then we can set that there, that there. But here's what I'm thinking. I get that in place, and then it's gonna be kinda cool. Because then we'll have like smoke coming from our thrusters, or at least our thruster area. So that's what I'm thinking. It would look kind of neat. I don't know. It just seems kind of cool to me. Actually, you know what we could do? We could actually put two there. And then we could put a grate or grill right in front of them. Put one there. And set one there. That'd be lined up okay or no? Nah. Now, we could do that, or we could literally put it right here and put the grill over it, which might be actually better. Yeah. Because if we do it there, we can put, let's see. There should be a, yeah. Okay, that's a barred window, vertical window. Funnel air through, keep it, yeah. There we go. And then that would give us the smoke effect, which is kind of cool. Alright, now that, yeah. And then we'll run steel plating across this too. Although this would give us an option here for a vertical thruster right here if we wanted to. I don't know. Maybe. Nah. Because we got this for vertical thrust, or these ones actually. Those would be a little bit more recessed and not quite as out there. So let's go ahead and get those. And over here. Oh. How did we miss you? Maybe. How do we have anything that hooks into that? Probably not. Huh. Yeah, we'll just have to go with this. I was thinking of a way to run that over, and get that set up, but that's not gonna work. Okay, and then here we do this one. And this is to protect the batteries. We'll use heavy armor for that. Now we will not put grids there because we haven't gotten that set up. And that'll be as a reminder for us that we have not done that yet. Now we'll go and get some girders. Or not girders, but grid. And then we can do the finished battery that way. Yeah, see, that's better. Then we'll go here and we'll set this up also. That way these are actually protected on some level. At least for now, till we redesign those, but we might as well give them some protection.
Energy low.
Okay. And now as far as these are concerned, I like seeing them there, but I don't necessarily want them to be like exposed. So what I'm thinking is run this through here. It doesn't have to be airtight. Oh, need more steel. Okay. And we don't need this. Alright, cool. So that sets that up nicely. And
Energy
then
critical.
alright, now from here we're gonna go ahead, we'll do a, let's see, do a dark color scheme maybe. Okay, I'm thinking we're gonna want to get our, do we want to do 2 up front or 1 up front? Probably 2. So actually on this side of things,
No energy.
uh-oh. Bosun's chair, we need the bosun's chair. Ah, there we go. Alright, so what I'm oh wait, I have an idea. Let's see. Can we... No, I didn't... Wait, really? I thought maybe it might let us do a little bit of control there, but it's not. Okay, so Okay, now that we're fully charged, let's get back to work here. So in this upper part, we do have some greeble right along there. So I definitely want to put some greeble in here, but to be able to do this right, we have to also understand where the landing gear is going. And we also need to, you know, I didn't even think about it, but oh man. I feel like I want to just take those two thrusters and slap them right here in the back. Actually, I could probably put 3 thrusters right here, but at least the 2 top ones, I mean the bottom ones, I feel like they're so exposed and it just looks not great.
Inventory full.
So yeah, we're gonna go do this. Let's go ahead, and I want to use the same color scheme that is. And we're gonna slap those suckers back here. Oh, we gotta get some motors. Actually, wonder if I should put them out even further. Wonder if I should have, yeah, put a light block here. And then put the motor on there. There we go. Yeah, there we go. That's a little bit better. And it'll look kind of cool too with what's going on over there. Which we could put another thruster up here, but I don't want to get... Well, we could, actually. Yeah, actually, let's put the other thruster up here. Because we do have the other thing going on. Yeah. We're gonna make this a little bit bigger anyway, because we want to be able to protect those tanks a little bit. So it only makes sense. And then we could put a second one right here. Or a third, I mean. And we could run a fourth down here, and that would round it out. And then we could build up the, bulk up the back end a little bit for it too. We could even put another one up here and just really arc that one up too. So actually maybe we will do that. You know, I didn't really think about putting those in the aft thruster section, but it could make a lot of sense. I didn't really think about it. I could actually put... I could put another... Let's see. Well, down here, this is going to come up and arc over that. So we got a spot down there and a spot up here. I'm thinking let's put it down here and let's build a whole new one. We'll keep the one that we have up there. I mean, well, I don't know. All right, let's get our motors and our components to be able to get those connections set up correctly. So let's go ahead and get that on there. Get a few more of you. There's those. Alright, I think that... Oh yeah, and we need those. Alright, let's go back here. Go up in here and get this set up at least. Now, do I thought I did. Let's see. Yeah, we got 2 hydrogen engines. But do we want to have a 3rd hydrogen engine back here as added power? Nah. How many H2O2 gens do we have, though? We might want another H2O2 gen. Let's see here. Yeah, we only have 1 H2O2 gen, so we need to get a 2nd one. And we can put that one right in here. And that would be instrumental in helping us get good fuel processing in the event that we have to go to straight up ice just to get out of an area. Alright. Perfect. Need some chips there, and we're good to go. Boy, we got a lot of materials. We should be making some good progress in business too. Alright, so now that's in play. And then we can put... We got 4 aft facing, but I think 1 more ion thruster would be very smart. Oh wait, we don't have any... Yeah. We're all out of the thing we need. See? I like that. Alright, let's get over here. Okay, we're gonna go in... Oh wait, no, we don't have to go inside for this. We can sit at the bosun's chair. Alright, so let's get the smokestack set up. Exhaust pipe 4. Alright, we want smoke.
Meteor storm inbound.
And we want to do it, get it on a power. Well, you know what we could do? We could just do... I want to be able to have it so it turns on when we do our engines. So we should probably do a... We should probably get all of our engines in play. And then, when they're on, have the smoke billow out. Oh yeah, that's gonna look pretty damn cool. Alright, so let's, we gotta test it out, guys. It's such a cool effect. I mean, it just gives you that where our reactor isn't 100% sealed or something, you know. I don't know. Alright, so let's see here. Let's head to the oh, where is our... Let's head to the safe harbor. Use some of these materials to set that up. Now, see, that's cool. See, now we got that smoke billowing out there. At least we did. Yeah, that's pretty cool. What are we losing in here? Oh, I bet the H2O2 gen is, because I built a new one, it's pulling the ice. No? Do we have, what's our ice status? I'm confused then. What are... Oh, it's the refinery. That's what's working. I knew something somewhere was working. Yeah, that's pretty sweet, you know. Get this smoke puffing out back where the engines are. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Uh-oh, what's that? A parallax pioneer. Okay. Well, we got no guns, so wonder if we should have gone to the component station. Oh, you know what? Yeah, we need to go to the component station because we need large steel tubes. Yep, I just thought of that. That's right. We need to sell some stuff, and we get large steel tubes. Lots of them. And grids too, because we're going to need to use those for our large thrusters. Got ice over there. Maybe we should buy some hydrogen too. Alright, what do we got for our current contracts? Okay, we have one for parachutes, silicone, and nickel ore. Well, we don't have that. We got that though. And how many parachutes? 42. Okay. Well, I think that is something we can make with a survival kit, so. Yep. So let's go with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That'll give us 50 of them. So at least that gives us something to work with. And while we're at it, Oh, that's iron and nickel. Actually, I need to change the queue on that. And we'll use our side axis instead of the nose because I want to turn the nose into a heat radiator. We should also set up some heat radiators in other places too. We still have to figure out the landing gear situation. I'm thinking I don't know. I feel like the front has to have 2 landing gear just because of the weight, and the back part 2 landing gear as well. And I do want to get some greeble setup on the underbelly too. Some piping and some I-beams. Okay, we're coming up on it. Dampener's on. All right. All right. Now, get in here, we can figure out where the docking port is. Alright, okay, well that's annoying. I'm not sure that I could use that port. I can, but I'll have to angle myself like so. Alright, and over we go. Alright, so clearly we're going to have to go on this side because apparently our solar panels are not cooperating on that side, so that's mildly annoying. Alright, well that was a lot of work, but you know what, it might be worth it. Let's find out. Ow. Alright. Alright, let's go bump into something. Oh, that's right, this is a converted land facility. Okay. Good deal. Let's go ahead and get some contracts done here. Oh, wait. What's the... Is this the place? I think this is the only contract location we have, isn't it? Yeah. Alright, well that means that these are the contracts we need to fulfill. So let's see, what do we got? We got this one here. We haven't changed it to the Longhorn yet, have we? Alright, cool. What kind of other contracts do we got? Oxygen bottles, we can make those. Computer chips, we can also make those. We can find those, we can find those. Yep, we can do that. And we can do that. And as a matter of fact, I'm pretty sure we can complete that one out of it too. No, not enough, okay. I don't think we have enough of those. Nope, but we can get more going on. So yeah, let's go raid these rooms here and see if we got any goodies. Really? Yeah, we could break these things down, that's okay. Money? Oh yeah, it's welcome. Ow, I keep knocking myself off my feet here. Now you might think these low tier tools are a waste of time. They are not. They are a component for making high tier tools. Oh, that's outside. We don't have to go outside. I find scrunching down is so much easier than whacking your head on those things while you're floating along. Alright, what do we got here? Computer components, data pads. Well, that could be useful if we want to find more stuff. Fruit seeds. Yep. Definitely going to grab some of those. But is there food? Hydrogen, yeah, but food. Here we are. Get ourselves a burrito. A bunch of fruit pastries. Also known as Pop-Tarts. Oh, look, we got a couple of meal packs of spaghetti. Yummy. Yeah, I'm seriously thinking maybe getting enough medical components to actually change that over to... I actually thought about doing a stream where... do a series where we can't even use a survival kit at all. It has to be a medical bay. I think that would be really challenging. No assemblers, no survival kits. All components have to be, and equipment have to be purchased. That would be, or found. That would be a really, I think that'd even be better. As a matter of fact, I'm seriously considering it for this series. Just saying, okay, from this point forward, no more survival kits. And that would be a challenge because we'd have to throw a medical bay in the Longhorn. And that would require some rearranging. Definitely. But we need 15 of these things, and that's a lot. A lot more money than what we have. But it's seriously something I'm thinking about. Mushroom spores, grab some of those. It seems as though those are good trade materials. You know what we're going to do? We're going to go in here. We're going to go to Cargo Terminal 6. And... no, we don't want to do that. We're going to see what materials we could throw in there that we need. Oh yeah, let's get some vegetable seeds. We'll put those in the cargo terminal. That's fine. Dang, this doesn't have any pipes, do they? Ah, I need pipes. Large metal pipes. That's what we need. I mean, this is nice, but... ah, man. Alright, let's go to sell. What can we sell here? Okay, we got lots of materials in the large cargo pod, so... what do we need? Ah, we could sell a bunch of those, so let's sell 43 of those. That gets us some moolah, that's for sure. Okay, what else we got? I got 26 radio components, but do we have our any kind of radio antenna? No. Which we might want at some point. Oh wait, look at that. We actually could do a medical bay. We've got 11 medical components. Survival kit has 4 or 3? Yeah, 3. So we just need one more. That's potentially doable, actually. Let's go over there and do that. We'll buy one. There we go. We're good. We can actually do that. Alright, see what else we got in here we could part with. Interior plates. We could probably sell a bunch of those off. What else we got? We still got more of those. Alright, so let's go over here and see. We're going to start here. We're going to go up. I don't have any solar panels. We do have some magnesium powder, and that's actually going for pretty good. 19 pieces. 19 pieces of magnesium powder, and we've got a lot. So, yeah. Let's let them buy that. I mean, shoot. There's a lot of magnesium powder there. So yeah, that's all it's in that one. Let's go over here. And let's see here. What other, let's see, we got, well, we got that kind of moolah on here. We might as well see about what's on, let's see. This hydrogen tank is at 12. So let's Let's get us some hydrogen, man. Let's fill her up. Uh-oh. Okay, so the store list is updated. Ah! Yes! We need those. We need those. Let's get them while they're hot. Oh, come on. Give me a there we go. Alright, we want a bunch of these. Like, lots. We're gonna need so many, it's not even funny. Matter of fact, we need so many that I'm gonna try to take and buy them out. Yeah, let's do that. Oh, that's great. That's great. Oh, what? 100 pieces more? Well, we'll buy 100 pieces more then. That's brilliant. Okay, cool. Well, we're at it. Let's buy some more burritos. We'll get some more spaghetti. We'll get some more fruit pastries. Okay, that was nice. Now we need to get some metal grids. Oh man, that was so cool. Maybe buy some mushroom spores, stock up on some food items too. Get some vegetable seeds. Okay, so back to our sales situation. Alright, we got thruster components that we're actually not really gonna need. Let's see, what do we got? Anything in here? It looks like it's about the same on this side, so let's see. We could sell 20 more components. We've got a bunch in the other cargo containers, so let's go ahead and sell those. Oh, here we go. Radio components. We've got a bunch over here, 42 in this one. So let's go ahead and sell those 42. Let's see here. Anything else in this? Okay, let's go over here. Let's see, anything in here? No. Let's see, what do we want to sell out of here? Let's see, we've got silicone. We do have some uranium. We could sell that, I guess. We don't have a reactor, so... Go ahead and sell that. That magnesium powder is golden, though. We got gravel. They don't want ingots of. There's some magnesium, so we could sell them there. Sell that off. That's good. Well, we really needed those large pipes. We really did. What do you mean? I got 18 pieces. Oh, is that? Yeah, that's not enough. We'll sell one. How about that? That's weird. Huh. Okay, we got a lot of components. It's 125. So let's sell 14 of those. Okay. So we're back up to buying. We got back up to pretty good levels here. Let's see. I don't think there's snow. They're not buying anything from here. At least nothing I want to sell. Alright, so let's see what else we got. We could sell the solar panels. So let's go ahead and move those. It's another 20 grand. Alright, what do we got in Terminal 6? Nope. 7's clear. Alright, let's jump over to the hydrogen tank. First of all, I want to check to see if they've got anything new in here that we really want. Well, metal grids for sure. No. Okay. Alright, let's go ahead and jump over here. Really? You took away the hydrogen, didn't you? Ah, I wanted to buy the hydrogen, you... That's not nice. Okay, fruit seeds. Gatling ammo, that could be useful. Wow, that's expensive. I think I'll make my own. Whoa! It loaded up on the large steel tubes. Okay. Let's get a bunch more, man. Alright. Well, that was, yeah, money bags. Ludicrously nice. Okay. Wait, if they cycled already... Haha! Just occurred to me, if they cycled it again, then these things will be open again. Yep. Ow! More free stuff, and smack in the head with the sign. Or sign, with the door. Why did I call it a sign? I don't know. Alright. Let's get this stuff put away. Okay. Get that money deposited. Cool, and let's take a look at the contract situation. Okay, so let's see here. Silicone wafers, definitely. Wait, what? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Just go ahead and flip it over, and just because of that, I'm gonna vent you guys. Alright, so we're gonna do this again, gentlemen, and this time I want to be able to have access to the medical shuttle. Alright, cool. No, I don't think I've got enough of that. Oh, we do have fruit. Wait, is that fruit or fruit cheese? It's just fruit. Aha! I got seeds. I don't know if I have enough of those. Let's see if we have enough. I think we did that once before. Yeah. Alright, what other kinds of, oh yeah, we could definitely do that. Yeah, we're definitely gonna do that. We have a lot of that. Huh. No, I need those. Alright, so let's zip down here and we'll finish this off and get rich. Bam! Now we got millions. Let's go back up here and get ourselves some fuel. Okay. No, I don't want that. Wow, there's a lot of meat. Aha! Hydrogen. Okay, that barely scratches the surface of that. Aha! Does not have enough capacity. Okay. Well, that hydrogen tank is bingo empty, so we can load that one up. So I'm guessing we should be able to do a few fills like this. Might as well have these full tanks if we're gonna have them lumping around, you know. Yeah, I figured you might do that. Alright, let's see here. We have a lab small hydrogen that's full. 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 Not so full. Alright. Where's the O2 on here? I know I saw it. There it is. Alright, so it's basically full even though it's not registering it. Okay. Cool. Alright. Oh, snap. That's a good thing right there. We'll get some power cells. Let's go with maybe 80. Let's do 100. That way we do our small grid thing. Actually, no. Let's see, that'd be 160. Yeah, let's do 160. Alright, let's do that. And then grids. We want all the grids we can get. Okay, let's go with the large industrial one then. Okay, good, good. Okay, we got the large steel tubes. Let's get some more. Let's grab a bunch of those motors. Let's see. Now let's grab the meat. I mean, it's good to stock up on food. I don't have to make it. I'm not going to be doing any kind of, well, we might have a garden at the other thing is, you know, these are supplies I got to stock up for the home base. So we've got that to set up, which means we probably should set up a medical station at the home base too. So that would require us to have another 15 medical components. Oof, which is gonna really cut into our thing there, isn't it? Take hydrogen bottles, because we are gonna sell those, and you have to, oh my gosh. We need coffee, lots of coffee, thank you very much. Alright, let's see. We want some we do definitely want Gatling. We don't have enough money for that. Okay. No problem. We're gonna need some of those for a couple of things. Let's see. Oh, we do have a few Gatling deals there. Are they buying thruster components ever here? No, but they do collect reactor components. And we have some of those in a different container. Now, which one was it? Is it this one? No. This one? No. One of these has... Ah, yeah, there we are. 10 reactor components. Ah, okay. Okay. That's got 6 in it. No. Okay. We do magnesium powder. We got a lot of that. Let's go ahead and drop 20 in there, just fill her up. Okay, that loads us up with a lot more capability. We could probably do another... Well, we need that for a couple of things. We already have our defensive block, but I do think we might consider... we might need those for something else. We'll sell 20. Okay, so we go back over to the buy section. And let's see here. We were gonna get medical components. Let's see, what was 15? Yeah, we got that. Okay, good. Alright, so that loads us up for the back at the base. Steel tubes, let's go ahead and grab a bunch more of those. Only because I feel like we're going to need them. And let's see, small steel tubes. Do we have small steel tubes in here? We do, okay. We're going to grab a bunch of those too. Alright, that looks good. I think we got a pretty good layout. Let's go get some work done. Oh, you know what we might do too? Do I see tablets in here at all? No. Okay. Zone chips. If we gotta... How do we... Safe zone, huh? 5 zone chips. Projects a safe zone around itself. Safe zones can be used to protect your assets. Huh. How do you research that? So you have to do a gravity generator to be able to get it. How much of the zone ships? You need 5 of them. Huh. No kidding. Okay, now I'm intrigued. What can we sell? And if we had that set up on our safe house, it would literally be a safe house. Okay, we've got a lot of radio components here. Are you guys buying radio components still or no? No, you are not. Ugh. Nice, 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 nice. I don't have anything at all. Okay. I got detector components. Let's give a bunch of those. Alright, let's go to selling screen. Detector components. Oh, they only want 3. Ah, that's not nice. That's not nice at all. Alright, so if we were to buy... I should have thought of that before I... But okay, so let's get the zone chips.
Energy low.
Okay, so we can buy 4. We're just shy of 5, so let's buy 4. Ah, was store list updated? Okay, that's good because that'll give us 39, which beefs us up quite a bit. We could sell more magnesium powder, which definitely gives us enough, but are there zone chips at the bottom here? Oh, there is. Ah, okay. But the price went up, of course, but that's fine. We got that. Okay, 5 zone chips. Cool. Alright. We need to make another gravity generator, so we're going to need to buy some grav gen stuff, because we don't... I'm pretty sure we don't have enough to do one in both locations, but of course they don't have those available at the moment. But we can buy 5 more cans of ammo, but we're better off just using what we got. Oh wait, hydrogen bottles. We definitely need those. It's cheaper just to buy the bloody things and fill them up. Alright. Well, I think we did good. So let's do this, guys. Wow, so we just need to build a gravity generator, and then we can make a safe zone generator, which then will allow us to make our base actually safe. Like, we could go in and safe zone it, you know? And when we want to work, we just turn it off. Oh, that's so cool. Okay, we need to get out of here because it's not going to let us do any kind of anything. You know, as far as repair work's concerned and stuff. Okay. Fun times. I do like watching that nice, getting that nice bright green. We're really loaded up. I like that. Okay, let's take care of some business, guys. Now that would be a spot we could put a light. Put one there too. We could actually take that out and put that a light facing this way. I'm just looking at where I can put a light around here. Could put a light panel here instead of one of these. But yeah, all dark on this side, you know. It's okay though. Uh-oh, we're hungry. Well, we do have a ton of food. Let's have some of this. Alright, so this is our food locker here. So let's go ahead. Wait, do we have a... Yeah, we do have a kitchen. Let's drop the food in the kitchen, actually. Spores and seeds go in this processing thing. Alright, now weapons. We got this Uzi that can go in here. Wait, there's my spot where I drop this stuff off. That's my pistol mag, so we get that. Let's see what else we can pull out of here that we can put in where it belongs. Grab that. Let's see. Now, okay, that pistol we're gonna make go away. We'll take that off of there. Actually, you know what? Let's drop 3 there. Trying to see if there's anything else. Yeah, we want to take that too. Those will fill up when we get a chance. Alright, so let's put this stuff away. Seeds all go in here. Okay, and then in the kitchen, we'll drop the food. And the coffee. And in the cabinet here, we're going to drop this and our medications. In the weapons section, we're going to drop the... Well, we're actually going to take this pistol and that. We're going to load it. And it is the only weapon I got right now, so that being the case, I'm going to drop half the magazines away and keep the other half. I don't foresee myself having a problem, but, you know, it always pays to be prepared. Alright, so we are good to go. Let's go ahead and drop that down. Of course we do. Why wouldn't we have a meteor storm inbound? Unarmed mining tender. We're not going to do any piracy at the moment. I mean, after all, we are a freighter that does trade. However, the materials we got are for repair purposes, so... Now, I think it would be prudent to also get ourselves our weapon systems in place. I'd like to do something a little more boomy, but we'll have to stick with a with a machine gun, I mean a Gatling gun at this time, and then go from there. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab what I need for the Gat. And there's our munitions right there for that. And then I'll balance it out with with a couple of those. Alright, so here's our below level Gat. Even though I think that it would be really cool to have like an assault cannon down here, or assault. I think that would be far more appropriate. Let's take a look. Is the footprint the same? It is the same for... Oh no, assault turrets have a shorter footprint. Oh. Okay. I like that. It's got a shorter footprint, which will be really useful. Let's see, do we have any kind of... Well, those aren't gonna work. We could put GATs right there, I guess. But that's not gonna work either because it's too close to that. We'd have to put them right here on the tail end. And I don't know that I want to have Gatling weapons on my actual fuel tanks. That would be distressing. Unless, of course, we put plate around them. But I don't know that I want to do that. But we could. And just put them on like a... Make it... Yeah. Yeah, that would be pretty cool, actually. I'm not gonna lie. That would be really sweet. Of course, we could just do a GAT up here. No, I really like the those assault cannons. They got the boom 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 going on. That's just like, I don't know. That's really cool. All right, guys, we're not gonna have these things be exposed. We're going to protect them, which means we're going to need armor. Significant armor. I don't, you know, here's the problem with doing heavy armor though. Planetary landing's gonna be kind of difficult. The other thing we want to do is right here, actually.
Inventory full.
I know, inventory's full. I might as well get you set up. And do you. Okay, so why I'm doing that is because it occurs to me that it might not be a bad idea for safety's sake to have, you know, some parachute hatches set up. Like one right there, and then maybe one up here somewhere. Well, it doesn't necessarily have to be up here. It could be underneath, but it would be best if it was up here. But where, oh, where would I put this thing at? But we need one in the front too. I could put it here. Alright, if I put it here, then it will be aiming forward. And it doesn't matter which direction it's aiming, honestly. Ooh, can I reach it? Can I reach it? Ah, I can't reach it. Okay. No problem. We'll get those components here in a minute. What do we got left in here? Okay. I just really like those. Alright, so over here we're going to do... We do a conveyor port. Doesn't matter. Since we're gonna cover this thing in armor plate anyway. Alright, that's good there. Good there. You know, it's anti-piracy. I'm not actually out to fight anybody. Okay, on that side there. Okay, and then what do we got? I don't think we can... Well, we probably could slap that on top of here. And then the one down here. Now, I don't know that that's going to work there. Because I don't know that I... Can I put... it just occurred to me, I might not be able to put that there because... Ooh. Ooh, that's not good. Unless I put... What if I put a... What if we did a conveying line right here, like so. Oh, just almost, man. I can never reach. Ah, nope. You're just not gonna let me do it, are you? Oh, that's okay. Alright, so let's go ahead and get 100 on more of those. And then we need... Grab 100 of those. And we need 300 of those. We don't really need more of the other. Let's see, what else do we need? No, we're good on pipes. A lot more of those. Okay, cool. Now we can slap that weapon system on here. It's got a shorter profile. It's perfect for underneath the bottom of something, you know. All right, got that in place. Well, that thing really sucked up the construction components, didn't it? I think we're gonna do that because it seems like that's what we need the most of right now. All right, let's set that up.
Energy low.
Okay. Got that. And then let's see here.
Energy critical.
That's gonna need a lot more grids. Wow, I blasted through all that. Okay, where are we at? There we are. Okay. Have it sit down here for a second. We're gonna go blow through as much of our components as we can to get stuff welded up. We've got to get this Longhorn transport and salvage set up. I put a little bit more armaments on there. I kind of didn't really want to use the gats. I kind of like just having those assault cannon top and bottom for defense. And we may take those gats off at some point, simply because we're not a combat vessel, which is why I probably will only do armor on the battery covers, and I don't even know if I use armor actually on the hydrogen tanks. I don't know for sure yet. I might do a mix of armor and greeble, the form of like pipes and other types of construction stuff, but we really do need to get those all the hydrogen stuff up, and I want to be able to get these cargo containers on the side set up too. And I want to get this bottom done. We're getting there. Okay, we're going to drop off these things because that is not what anybody wants right now. And we're going to take a bunch of those pipes. How many pipes do we need in here? 40? Okay, there's one. 40 in that one. Need a bunch of steel ouch plates. While we're at it, let's put the assembler to use. We're going to make some munitions. What do we need for assault cannon shells? Yeah, we got enough for that. Alright, so let's start assembling. We need 50 of those. We'll do 50 GATs. Okay. Oh, the assembler's probably off. If we run out of power, we'll be fine because we've got 2 full hydrogen tanks. Are we low on iron? Let's, well, we could disassemble these, I guess. That'll get us some iron for now. Alright. So we're not selling them, so I don't know. Just seems like the smart money to do, I guess. Alright, let's take a bunch of those. And we'll take a bunch of these. And finish working on this situation here. Alright, now let's see here. We got all these here too that need some love here. Now there were some side ones here somewhere. Well, I guess we'll do them right here. Do I have steel plates? I do not, so that's going to be a problem. Because we want to get at least 2 thrusters on each side. So let's do... We'll put them right here. That's a good spot for them on either side right here. And we'll actually put one here and one down below here. That way we get even. Yeah, that'll work nicely. So let's go ahead and do that. One there, and we'll put one here. Or should we put them side by side? Actually, it might be... Yeah... Put them side by side, that way I can kind of run, well, actually, I'm trying to line this up and see how I can do this where it'll be best. I think it's on this side here like that. I think that'll be the best way to do it because this lower one I could work that into the housing for the main thruster on the side there. So that's 2 to the 2 top, bunch bottom. Probably should have, I would like to have another one for our braking thruster, but I just don't see that happening. I just don't, unless it's going to be like right here. And we could do that, but that would look kind of tacky given what we have. Probably not a bad idea though. Especially if we're going to be in the atmosphere, but I don't know. I mean, We could figure something out, but I definitely want this to be a...
Inventory full.
Really? What the hell? Oh, it's because of the steel plates. Alright, let's go ahead and steel plate this up. Go over here, steel plate this up. And give you a good steel plating. We'll zip up here, hit you with some steel plates. We'll hit Mr. Underbelly here with steel plates. Alright, so where are we at on steel plate? 663. So we should be good to go for this to be done. And this, I really, really, really wanted it to be the front heat exchanger grate. I don't know why, but I just thought that was so cool. Alright, let's go ahead and zip on to the back. Get these aft ones set up here. Alright, zip over here into you too. See, we're getting it. We're getting it, guys. It's just taking some time, but we'll get these thrusters in the back done. Come down below. Give these a good seeing to. Get this one a good seeing to. And we still have 172, which is good, because we're going to need that for the rest of the assembly down here. But, you know, it's important, even if you, as you armor plate, you're going to gain, it's going to give you weight, and so, you know, that's a thing that's got to be considered. Alright, make sure, yep, we're gridded up. And you got your grids there, cool. You got your grids there, cool. Now let's get the these deals. You got your grid, yes, no. There we go. And slap that on this one here. Go back over here and grab some more grids. Now let's see here. All those need grids too. But grid, grid.
Energy low.
Let's see here. No, this thruster's just about done. That's good. That's really good. I'm gonna look to see if I have any more grids anywhere else floating around in here. I do. Take those. And I'll take a bunch of those. Alright. Okay. Main drives are on. That means we don't really need to have the ion anymore, guys. When the main drives are on, that's what we'll need. We'll use those. Alright, so let's go ahead and jump in here and get some more grids. We're going to use up every grid we have, which is a bummer because I do want a little bit of heavy steel, but you know what? We'll be functional, we'll be working, and that is also valuable. Alright, so we're gonna grab that. And we're gonna come back up. Grab as many of those as we can fit. Because we've got, we're gonna use the last of our Grizz on that one, and
Energy
then
critical.
we got, yeah, that's not gonna be enough. Yeah. It's all about the pipes. But we gotta go sit in the bosun's chair so we don't get in trouble. Well, we're getting there, guys. We're getting there. We'll get all these pipes set up and everything and get these materials done. Then we'll head back over to the base, do some more trades, get some of this more material taken care of. We should head back to the to our headquarters and probably should get a gravity gen put onto this thing because honestly, it needs. I'm so tired of the metal boot situation. It's just very frustrating. With a capital F. Wait, we have cobalt? We do. I have to remember that when it's time to go hunt for more money. Alright, let's get all of these. Okay. So this one here, we just need the tubes and the computer components. Okay. Alright, we have another lit thing. Alright. Steel tubes. Good on the tubes. Computer components, okay. Good on steel tubes. Okay. Zoom up here and see if these guys need tubes. Yep, they need tubes and grids. Okay, let's grab some more tubes. Yep, it's definitely getting, well, we're at it. We'll grab those two, since there's a lot of stuff that happens to need them. So let's get more tubes in there. Alright, and up in front here. Even though, honestly, I'm really tempted to pull that off of there. But, where would I put it? Right here? I guess I could. I just think it looks better up front. Where would I put a braking thruster? I mean, therein lies the other challenge, is where would I put one? I don't really have anywhere to put a braking thruster at all. Yeah. Well, I might be able to put one here and put a thing here and then have it come out and have that angle come differently, but I don't know. Huh. Anyway, let's go finish this job up here. Alright. Come on, seriously? You're gonna cook me now? Good gravy. Oh my gosh, this thing really wants to cook me. It's gonna cook me again. There we go. I'll hide behind the guns. Let the guns protect me. Okay. Let's see here. Oh, you got all the pipes. Huh. Okay. Okay, we need this. And that. Okay, let's go back here where the sun can hide behind things. Okay, nope. Those are all grids. Okay. Okay, we got another engine up. Well, we're getting some engines up, but we still need to get more of those grids. Okay, we just need a motor for that one. Okay, those are all based on the grid situation. Alright, let's jump over here. Alright. Well, we are an armed transport now, that's for sure. We need a lot more grids, though. You know what I'm tempted to do? I'm really tempted to snatch up some, or just go in there and get the grids, honestly. Do we have, is this thing does have, yeah, we've got our, wait.
Energy low.
Why? Huh. Uh-oh. Radiation. This, let's see here. If I want to change that respawn pod marker, I just can turn this into a ship, from a ship into a static, and then be good to go. Okay, let's see here. I am gonna go back in there and see about getting more grids.
Meteor storm inbound.
Alright, let's see. Do we have grids? Well, that's annoying. Really? No grids? None? Really? Oh, good gravy. Refresh it. Okay. Well, that was a bad plan. I mean, I got pipes, but I don't need pipes. I want grids. But that's okay, you know? Yeah, I can't do it. That's fine. Alright, well, back to the ship we go then. Alright then, that's fine. Now, we could go with some...
Energy critical.
Energy's critical. Okay, well, let's have... Oh, you know what? Which side's got the door open? Oh, good. None of them do. Okay, first thing we're going to do is we're going to run over to the... actually, the kitchen. And I'll grab some hardtack. And I'll come over here. Grab a pack of kelp crisps. They don't make a lot of... only like 8% fill value, but hey. Take a little of the edge off. Now let's have a seat somewhere. Okay, so... not too bad. I do want to get a covering on each one of those. So I'm thinking steel plates, or actually would do pipes. Could do steel plates and then put pipes on top. That would actually look kind of cool. It'll look better than a recessed pipe, actually, in some respects. Ooh, you know what? I had an idea, guys. Do some pipes on the... I want to get some pipes moving around the engine area. And then what we can do, too, is... add some protection in that form, but we gotta get those grids. Okay. Now, I'm gonna see something here. These pipes. Not those. Oh wait, do those work? Oh, we've got conduits and straight pipes we can do. Huh. Okay. And those pipes are like that. Yeah. Well, that's pretty cool. Neon tubes. So like on this back side down here. Yeah, take that up, run that across to here. I like that. Alright. Yeah. Alright, so here's what we're going to do, guys. We're going to go ahead and call this one an episode. We've got a few other things we need to do. I got to figure out how I want to get that pack in set up and how it's going to look. And then we do need to make some trades, go to another station, get some more stuff. We do have to set up our base, and I want to get that that safe zone thing set up. That sounds like a really good idea. Anyways, so much more to come, guys. Thank you so much for joining me for this little bit longer episode. Took it out to a couple hours instead of my usual hour. So thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you next time on Space Engineers, Longhorn Transport and Salvage.